I just wrapped up watching the brand new Wednesday series on Netflix. Let's talk about it. Wednesday is a new Netflix comedy horror series directed by Tim Burton and starring Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams in this reboot of the Addams Family. Now, I was never a huge Addams Family fan. I've seen the 90s film, I've seen some of the episodes from the 60s, so I was really glad that Tim Burton got to reintroduce me to both this world and the characters. This time around, Wednesday Addams is sent to a boarding school called Nevermore, full of other supernatural creatures and outcasts just like herself. While she's attending this school, she uncovers an ancient mystery and she has to figure out what's causing the murders in the present while unlocking the secrets of the past. First and foremost, Jenna Ortega does an absolutely great job as Wednesday Addams. I loved her attitude, I loved her energy, I loved her little comebacks that she would have. Her character was so fun to watch on screen, and it made the entire show worthwhile just because of her performance.
If you hear me screaming bloody murder, there's a good chance I'm just enjoying myself.
I was also a huge fan of the setting this time around. I love the fact that we got like a high school drama in this supernatural world, and I loved getting to see Wednesday interact with all the other students and getting to see all the other kind of supernatural creatures like vampires, werewolves, gorgons, all that kind of stuff. There are some really great characters that get introduced that are friends of Wednesday, like her roommate, the siren Bianca, and my personal favorite, Eugene, who's a beekeeper. And because this is set in high school, we get to have some high school drama, and I really loved that aspect of the show because, in my opinion, it added to the silliness and corniness that the show was pushing for. In addition to the setting, which again I loved because it was like a modern day supernatural school, which was just great, I really love the tone of this series, which is a comedy horror series. So we get some really dark Tim Burton type imagery, and then we get some actual comedic scenes with really great banter between characters. In my opinion, Tim Burton does a really great job of balancing the dark aspect of the show, which is the murders happening around the school, and then also the goofy, silly aspects of the show, like Wednesday trying to win a canoeing race. This series also looks amazing. It looks like a film. Tim Burton is such a master behind the camera, and his imagery is always so fun to watch on screen. He adds that spooky element, and I absolutely loved this series. I love the setting, I love the tone, I love the comedic dark effect that this series has, and I think that Jenna Ortega was an absolutely perfect Wednesday. I recommend this show to anybody who's a fan of anything spooky, Tim Burton related, or Addams Family related. In my opinion, this was really, really solid, and I cannot wait to see if they continue this series.